One of the stars of the reality TV show Dog the Bounty Hunter was arrested today on suspicion of attempted murder and indecent exposure.
The Chapman family, known worldwide through the hit show Dog the Bounty Hunter, has always captured viewers with thrilling chases, high-stakes drama, and extraordinary moments of courage. Behind the cameras, however, the lives of the cast members are far more complex than what the show reveals. Fans see the exciting bounty hunting, the arrests, and the adrenaline-filled moments, but few truly understand the personal challenges, tragedies, and legal struggles that have shaped the lives of those on screen. One of the most notable figures in the Chapman family is Beth Chapman. Beth was not just Duane "Dog" Chapman's wife, she was his partner, confidant, and the backbone of the family and the team. Her presence on the show was commanding. She was known for her fiery personality, quick wit, and unwavering strength. Beth's influence extended beyond her screen persona. She managed many aspects of the bounty hunting business, helping organize operations, keeping the team in line, and supporting her husband while also caring for their children. Fans were drawn to her not just for her toughness, but for her warmth, humor, and ability to connect with everyone around her. She shared playful moments with Dog, often teasing him or joking during tense situations, showing the human side of a profession filled with danger and uncertainty. Beth was also open about her love for family, and viewers saw how much she cared for those close to her. Her dedication to both her family and her profession made her one of the most respected and admired figures on reality television. Tragically, Beth's life was cut short in June 2019 when she lost her battle with throat cancer. Her illness and subsequent passing were deeply felt by the family, the team, and the fans who had followed her life for years. Her courage during her fight with cancer was remarkable. She faced her diagnosis with honesty, openness, and dignity, never allowing fear to overshadow her love for her family or her commitment to the work she loved. Beth's death left a profound void in the Chapman family and in the world of reality television. She was more than a television star. She was a real person whose strength inspired countless viewers and colleagues alike. In the months following her death, Dog Chapman continued his work, often sharing memories of Beth, talking about her impact on the family and the show, and honoring her legacy. Her influence was evident not only in the professional operations of the bounty hunting business, but also in the way the family functioned as a team. Tributes poured in from fans, former colleagues, and fellow reality television stars, recognizing her courage, determination, and the powerful example she set for women in high-risk professions. Beth's story is a reminder that reality television often captures only a fraction of the truth. Behind every exciting chase, every arrest, and every dramatic moment, there are human lives filled with challenges, love, sacrifice, and sometimes tragedy. Her legacy continues to live on, inspiring future generations of bounty hunters, women in leadership roles, and anyone facing personal or professional obstacles with courage. Beth Chapman's life, work, and strength serve as a symbol of resilience, showing that even in the face of serious illness or adversity, one can leave a lasting impact. Her story is one of love, dedication, and the real human cost behind the thrilling world of bounty hunting. Duane "Dog" Chapman, the star of Dog the Bounty Hunter, has a life story as dramatic and compelling as any episode of his show. Dog is known for his rugged persona, distinctive hairstyle, booming voice, and unwavering determination. However, his life has not been without controversy, challenges, and personal struggles. Before becoming a television star, Dog was deeply involved in the world of bounty hunting, a dangerous profession that requires courage, skill, and a willingness to confront criminals directly. In the 1970s, Dog faced legal trouble that had a significant impact on his life and career. He became involved in a felony case connected to his bounty hunting work. Though he did not commit the original crime, his participation in capturing a fugitive led to an 18-month prison sentence. This period in Dog's life was pivotal, teaching him lessons about responsibility, justice, and the consequences of his actions. After serving his time, Dog emerged more determined to pursue his mission of tracking down fugitives, helping others, and finding redemption through his work. His story is a testament to resilience, showing that even those who make mistakes can change their path and dedicate themselves to a purpose that benefits others. Dog's personal life has always been closely intertwined with his professional life. His partnership with Beth Chapman was at the center of both worlds. Together, they built a family business rooted in love, trust, and a shared commitment to justice. They worked side by side to track down fugitives, manage the business, and maintain their household. Their relationship was often featured on the show, allowing fans to witness the genuine love and connection they shared, as well as the challenges they faced balancing family and work in a high-risk environment. Dog's relationship with his children has also been a central part of his story. He has openly discussed the difficulties of parenting while maintaining a demanding career, as well as the personal growth that came from learning to balance responsibilities at home with his professional obligations. Despite the dangers and challenges of bounty hunting, Dog has always prioritized family. The loss of Beth Chapman in 2019 was one of the greatest challenges he has faced, both personally and professionally. Her death was not only an emotional blow, but also a disruption to the dynamic of the team they had built together. Dog's grief was visible to the public, yet he continued to honor Beth's memory by staying committed to the work they both loved. Beyond his family and career, Dog Chapman's story includes lessons about resilience, redemption, and personal growth. He has faced legal challenges, loss, and public scrutiny, yet has consistently demonstrated the ability to recover, continue his work, and inspire others through his actions. The story of Dog Chapman is not just about bounty hunting. It is about the human experience, encompassing love, hardship, perseverance, and the pursuit of justice, even in the face of adversity. His journey reminds viewers that the lives of reality television stars are multifaceted, with professional, personal, and emotional challenges occurring simultaneously. Through it all, Dog's legacy continues to grow. He remains a figure of strength, dedication, and compassion, known not only for his work as a bounty hunter, but also for the values he demonstrates in the face of difficult circumstances. While Beth and Dog Chapman are the most prominent figures in the world of Dog the Bounty Hunter, other cast members have also faced challenges, including legal issues, personal struggles, and even death. The show's popularity and the attention it brought to the family meant that every incident or challenge was highly visible, placing pressure on both the cast and the family as a whole. Some former and current cast members have had brushes with the law, resulting in arrests or time in jail. These instances highlight the risks and pressures associated with working closely in a high-intensity profession and under constant public scrutiny. While the exact circumstances vary for each individual, the common thread is that the real world of bounty hunting is unpredictable and often dangerous. Beyond legal issues, cast members have faced personal tragedies and health challenges. The dangers of their profession extend beyond catching fugitives. They deal with emotional stress, family responsibilities, and sometimes life-threatening situations. Fans often forget that behind the dramatic chases and arrests are real people living real lives. The show provides only a glimpse of these experiences. The public also sometimes misunderstands or sensationalizes events, seeing only the on-screen drama rather than the complex human stories behind the camera. Despite these challenges, the Chapman family has remained committed to their work and to one another. They continue to honor the legacies of those who have passed and support cast members facing legal or personal difficulties. This dedication shows the resilience of the family and their ability to adapt and persevere in the face of adversity. Dog the Bounty Hunter is more than a television show. It is a reflection of the real struggles, triumphs, and relationships of a family committed to justice and to each other. In 2026, the stories of the cast members who have died or faced legal trouble serve as a reminder that life off-camera can be as complex, emotional, and challenging as the lives of the fugitives they pursue. These stories illustrate not only the personal costs of reality television fame, but also the courage and commitment required to navigate a life filled with risk, responsibility, and the constant need for resilience. While the audience sees thrilling pursuits and dramatic confrontations, the deeper narrative is one of family bonds, personal growth, and the sacrifices made to uphold values and duties in a dangerous profession. The Chapman family's journey continues to captivate viewers, not only for the action on screen, but also for the human stories of courage, love, and endurance that occur behind the scenes. The legacy of Beth Chapman, the resilience of Dog, and the challenges faced by other cast members together tell a story of determination, loyalty, and the realities behind one of the most well-known reality shows in television history. Their experiences in 2026 highlight that fame comes with responsibility, struggle, and sometimes loss, reminding viewers that the human side of reality TV is often more powerful than the drama we see on camera. The Chapman family, and especially Duane "Dog" Chapman, faced one of the most challenging moments of their lives when Beth Chapman, Dog's wife and business partner, passed away. Beth was not only a loving spouse, but also an integral part of the bounty hunting business. She was by Dog's side for decades, helping him navigate both the dangerous work of catching fugitives and the challenges of running a family business in the public eye. Her presence was more than professional. It was emotional, grounding, and motivating. Beth's passing left a huge void in Dog's life, both personally and professionally. For viewers of the show, Beth was a familiar figure, always ready with tough advice, a sharp remark, or a protective instinct that kept both Dog and the team safe. Behind the cameras, her role was even more significant. She helped guide the younger cast members, provided emotional support, and made key decisions during high-stakes operations. When she passed, Dog faced the difficult task of continuing their shared mission, while also mourning the loss of a life partner. The grief was visible to fans, appearing in interviews, television appearances, and in the moments captured on social media. Yet Dog did not stop working. Instead, he used his grief as motivation to honor Beth's memory. He continued to pursue fugitives, support his family, and maintain the public-facing work they had started together. In many ways, the loss of Beth became a turning point for Dog, forcing him to reflect on his life choices, his responsibilities, and the legacy he wanted to leave behind. Fans noticed this change, seeing a more reflective, sometimes quieter Dog, who still maintained the energy and determination that made him a legend in the field of bounty hunting. Beyond the emotional impact, Beth's death reminded the public of the real dangers and stresses involved in their line of work. The show often highlighted high-stakes chases, confrontations with criminals, and legal battles. But it also demonstrated the family dynamics and personal sacrifices required. Beth's passing made it clear that these challenges were not just for entertainment. They had deep, real-life consequences. While Dog continued to pursue his mission, he also leaned heavily on his family. His children, including Lissa Chapman, became more involved, taking on responsibilities to help maintain the business and support their father emotionally. Lissa, in particular, had grown up on the show, learning the ropes of bounty hunting, but also dealing with her own personal challenges. She stepped up to support Dog, showing both loyalty and maturity. This period highlighted the Chapman family's resilience. Despite grief, legal complications, and the dangers of their profession, they demonstrated a commitment to one another and to the values Dog and Beth had always emphasized. Fans often remarked that the public image of the family, full of arguments, reconciliations, and emotional moments, mirrored their real-life experiences of coping with danger, loss, and responsibility. Dog's continued work in the aftermath of Beth's passing was a testament to both his dedication and the strong influence Beth had on his life. Her death was a moment that changed the direction of the show, the family business, and the public's perception of Dog. Where once the focus might have been on dramatic chases and celebrity appearances, now there was a noticeable emphasis on legacy, family unity, and the personal growth of those involved. Beth's influence continued through every operation Dog undertook, and her presence remained a guiding force in the way the family approached both their work and personal relationships. As Dog faced this new reality, he balanced his grief with the responsibilities he could not abandon. The public, watching from home, could see the pain but also the determination, recognizing that this was more than television drama. It was a family navigating one of life's most difficult challenges while maintaining their commitment to justice and to one another. In essence, Beth's passing was both a deeply personal tragedy and a defining moment for the Chapman legacy, setting the stage for how the family and cast members would evolve in the years that followed. One of the most prominent members of the Dog the Bounty Hunter cast is Lissa Chapman, Dog's youngest daughter, who grew up both in front of the camera and in the intense world of bounty hunting. From her first appearances on the show, Lissa became a fan favorite, known for her outspoken personality, determination, and willingness to take on difficult tasks alongside her father. However, Lissa's journey has not been without challenges. On one hand, she had to live up to the expectations of being Dog's daughter and a critical member of the family business. On the other hand, she had to navigate her own personal identity, balancing public scrutiny with private struggles. The show documented both her successes and conflicts, portraying her as a complex, relatable individual who sometimes rebelled against her father's rules, while ultimately demonstrating loyalty and dedication. One of the most publicized moments in Lissa's life was her arrest in 2011 by Hawaii police for harassment and resisting arrest. This incident, which stemmed from a domestic dispute with a former partner, was widely reported and became a defining moment in her life story. The arrest raised questions about her ability to continue participating in the family business and sparked public debate about her role on the show. Yet, Lissa's response to these challenges highlighted her resilience. She acknowledged her mistakes publicly, learned from the experience, and took steps to rebuild her reputation and career. Over time, she began to take on more responsibility within the family, supporting Dog during critical moments and contributing to operations both on-screen and behind the scenes. Beyond her work on the show, Lissa has pursued other ventures and projects. She has used her platform to advocate for mental health, personal empowerment, and addiction awareness, demonstrating that her influence extends beyond reality television. In this way, Lissa's story illustrates a journey of growth and self-discovery. From a rebellious young woman, she evolved into a figure of resilience, capable of navigating both public scrutiny and personal challenges. Her experiences highlight the complexities of growing up in a family business, particularly one under constant public attention, and the ways individuals must balance personal growth with professional responsibility. Fans who have followed the show from its early days witnessed this transformation, seeing Lissa transition from a secondary character on the program to a fully realized individual with her own voice, purpose, and impact. Her role in maintaining family cohesion, particularly after Beth's passing, further underscores her importance. She became a stabilizing presence for Dog, helping him manage both the emotional and operational demands of their work. In addition to personal growth, Lissa's story emphasizes the importance of accountability. Her past legal issues, though challenging, became part of a broader narrative about learning from mistakes and moving forward with greater maturity. For the public, her experiences serve as both cautionary tales and sources of inspiration. Lissa's presence in 2026, while less frequent on television, continues to influence the Chapman legacy. She remains a respected figure in the bounty hunting community and beyond, offering guidance, advocacy, and support to those who follow her story. Her journey reflects the duality of fame and responsibility, illustrating how personal challenges, when faced with honesty and determination, can contribute to a life of purpose, impact, and resilience. In this way, Lissa Chapman embodies the continued evolution of the Chapman family, demonstrating how the legacy of Dog and Beth Chapman extends beyond traditional television fame into ongoing contributions to both family and society. Another key member of the Dog the Bounty Hunter cast is Leland Chapman, one of Dog's oldest sons, who joined the family business at a young age and quickly became known for his skill, courage, and dedication to bounty hunting. Leland's approach to the work was marked by professionalism and a calm demeanor, even in high-stress situations, which helped him stand out as a fan favorite. Throughout the series, Leland worked closely with his father and other family members, learning the intricacies of tracking fugitives, managing confrontations, and handling the legal complexities involved in their line of work. Like Lissa, Leland faced personal challenges alongside his professional duties. There were moments of tension between him and Dog, as he sought to assert his independence while still respecting the family business and its legacy. The show captured both the conflicts and resolutions, allowing viewers to see Leland as a multi-dimensional figure, someone loyal to family yet determined to forge his own path. Over the years, Leland's experience and skills made him indispensable to the team, especially as Dog aged and Beth was no longer present to assist. He took on increasing responsibility, balancing fieldwork with leadership roles, and contributing to the overall success of the Chapman operations. While the public often saw the adventurous side of bounty hunting, there were also legal and administrative challenges that Leland and other cast members navigated behind the scenes. The family has faced lawsuits, public scrutiny, and the constant risk of working in a high-stakes environment, which underscores the resilience and dedication of each member. By 2026, Leland continues to be active in the bounty hunting community, offering expertise, mentoring younger members, and preserving the Chapman legacy. His story, like Lissa's, highlights the intersection of personal growth, professional skill, and family loyalty. Beyond Leland, the show has included numerous other cast members over the years, some of whom have encountered legal difficulties or personal challenges. The narrative of Dog the Bounty Hunter is not just about catching fugitives. It's about the human stories behind the team, loss, growth, mistakes, and redemption. Each member, whether currently in the public eye or living privately, contributes to the larger legacy of the Chapman family. The lessons from their experiences extend beyond television, demonstrating resilience, accountability, and dedication to justice, family, and personal growth. Together, these stories paint a full picture of a family that has faced tragedy, legal complications, and public scrutiny, yet continues to persevere. In 2026, the Chapman name remains synonymous with bounty hunting, family loyalty, and navigating life's challenges with courage, determination, and heart. Fans continue to follow their journey, not just for the drama of television, but for the real-life examples of how a family can grow, recover, and support one another in extraordinary circumstances. Leland Chapman is one of the most recognized names in the world of bounty hunting, largely because of his role on the television show Dog the Bounty Hunter, where he worked alongside his father, Duane "Dog" Chapman, and other family members to capture fugitives and bring them to justice. Leland grew up in a family deeply involved in law enforcement and bounty hunting, which meant that from a young age, he was exposed to the high-risk, high-stakes world of tracking down criminals. From the very beginning of his professional life, Leland faced intense scrutiny. Fans of the show admired his courage, dedication, and ability to handle dangerous situations, but critics were quick to point out the legal and ethical complexities of bounty hunting, especially when the work crossed state or even national borders. One of the most high-profile incidents in Leland's career occurred in 2006 during a mission in Mexico, when he and his father, along with Tim Chapman, attempted to capture Andrew Luster, a convicted criminal who had fled the United States to avoid further legal consequences. The mission became a major news story because it involved legal risks and international law. Leland and his family were accused of operating outside the law, but after intense media coverage, all charges were dismissed. Despite this, the incident left a lasting impact on Leland's reputation, both publicly and professionally. It served as a reminder that the work of a bounty hunter, while dramatic on television, comes with serious real-world consequences.